I'm ready for an upgrade. So I have 3 areas that I know that I need to work on: my closet, my kitchen, and my office. And I talked to Claude because, got to do what we got to do with the resources we got now. And we came up with a plan. I even have a app already created to track my progress. Come along with me because we're about to get our life together. Okay, so I have decided to up my game and I have a DJI. I'm a DJI girly. I love the products because they're so easy and they always work with my Android and my iPhone. So I have added a new DJI to the family. And I'm excited because now we're about to unbox it. So one of the things that I've noticed is my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 is such a cool camera. But not all the time do I want to tell everybody in the world I'm on my content journey. There's sometimes when I want to be discreet or I want to be able to record what it is that I got going on without everybody knowing. So I saw this camera and I was like, I think this is it. I think this is how I can do it. Okay, there's 2 pieces here. This is the camera. Let's open it because we can. Look at it. Look at it. It's so cute. So my hands, my face, and look at how little. So again, really excited about adding this new toy. Part of my creative toys. You can also find this on my Amazon storefront now. It comes with a screen, so you can attach it to each other. Cool. And then it shows, what it is. So I actually have the clip on it, so I can turn this around and clip it to my shirt. All right. And now we're going to walk into the closet space because that is the space right now that I have asked Claude to help me manage. Let's go. See the whole space. Oh my, oh my. Being very vulnerable. Very, very vulnerable. Showing off this collection of clothes that I don't know if they still represent me or not. But I am excited because we're about to get to work. All right, so the first task was to get a playlist. I already created that. Then it is to get everything out of the closet. So that's going to be the task right after I go eat because I definitely am hungry now. But I'm excited because we were also setting up the DJI. And so now we got it. Okay, so I am now about to get started. We ate. We're satisfied. Now it's time to get to work. I've created my playlist. I'm about to get my son to sleep. And then it's time to get to work. Playlist is playing and it's time to get to work. All right. So far, this is where we are. Okay. And I'll show you what that looks like in the closet. So we're getting there. We're making room. We still got some more to do. You ever get to like a halfway point in a project and you like feel like you want to stop? You're like, oh, this is good. I've gotten far enough. But the project actually needs to be done. Like, in order to get the change you want from making the change, you got to make the change. I'm telling myself that now because I've gotten to a point like, look, there's a lot that I could do with this space that I've left myself open. But if I'm really trying to change and do like a real refresh, I got to get it all out. So we're going to take a deep breath and then we're going to start with what we have left. Okay? We're almost there. And I know all of this stuff is not going to stay here. I'm going to have to say goodbye to a lot or I get to say goodbye to a lot because a lot of it doesn't fit me now. So I just wanted to acknowledge the fact that, even when you're on like a big purge or that you want to do something, a big change, yes, there are times when mid-step you want to be like, but I've already stepped. I've been walking. Mid-step you might want to do that. It happens. And you're not alone. So let's go. let's put the foot down and pick up the next, because that's what it's about right now. So let's go. I also think part of what was stopping me or wanting me to stop is the fact that like I had to think about how was I going to do it. Taking stuff from hangers onto the bed, easy. You just take them off the thingies, off, carry, bed, easy. Stuff like this, rest of your shoes, miscellaneous items. How am I supposed to get them out of there? So I've decided I'm gonna use a suitcase. Enter solution. And this suitcase, I'm gonna start with like the beauty and those kind of products. And then I'm gonna move the shoes in the boxes, keep them like that. And then whatever else I could fit, we'll take out too. Sometimes when you want to pause, you gotta recognize what it is that's making the pause. For me, it was like, this is not an easy out. So how do I make it easy out? Add in the suitcase, and then I could just roll it out. Rolling it on out. All right, we have completed step one. Look, let's see, let's spin. Yay! We've gotten step one done. I'm excited. I'm going to go to the app now that me and Claude created to help me get up to date with my life, get my closet, my room, that's my office, and my kitchen together. So step one done. Now I'm about to go through phase one and kind of get rid of stuff that like stained or I just don't want to wear anymore. I'm very blessed to have an abundance of clothes, and I think me taking care of it is going to allow me to actually dress like who it is that I know that I am and who it is that I'm becoming and consciously working on. Because we're doing work. So let's show it. Let's show it in how we show up. So yeah, this step done. So what I'm thinking is I'll go through the bags of clothes first. No, scratch that. So what I'm thinking is actually going through the clothes on the bed first, because the bags of clothes I could just roll away or roll back into the closet if I don't get the process done all tonight. But I'm going to start going through the clothes on the actual bed, the ones that don't fit, the ones that like I haven't worn in a while, the ones that I try to keep wearing, but I just really don't have them in my repertoire for real. I'm going to let them go. I'm going to let somebody else enjoy the clothes. There's going to be a donation pile. There's going to be I know nobody needs this kind of trash pile. Um, and I'm excited because then we'll have like winter and spring, summer stuff separated because the seasons have changed. And I'm ready to stay up to date with where I am to date right now. So let's begin the journey. Okay, so technically, the first task is actually going through and putting things in sorted order. So, dresses with dresses, jackets, all that type of stuff. So, I'm gonna kind of do that and the second phase at the same time. The stuff that I know that I'm not gonna wear, that already has stains on it and stuff like that, I'm just gonna get rid of it as I see it. So, yes, that's the process. Okie dokie. We are in the closet and I am now thinking about exactly where everything should go. So I went through and did the first round of getting stuff away. I got stuff put in winter boxes that are going to go up there. I need to now pull out all of the storage items, anything that I have to kind of keep stuff organized. That way I can start from like what I have space for and what I can keep organized and then do it from there. So I have these plastic bins, these like separators, and I got some more here. I'm going to use this as like a hanger rack for like belts and stuff. So we're going to work on being more organized. I got a time lapse going. Let's go. Okay, night one. We got pretty far. I have to check the timing, but I got the bed clear. I got some stuff in the closet. This all is still here. So definitely still having to go through some things. But we can get to a pause on day one. Let me show you the actual closet. Because see, this is still stuff. That's not bad for everything I had up there, right? So far, this is what has been put back in the closet. We're getting there. Day one. Okay, so my husband is actually going to sleep downstairs. So we got some more time. I'm probably gonna give it another. Oh yeah, let's check the time. How long have we been working? All right, we are now on 3 hours, 24 minutes, and 15 seconds. So we have been working. I give it another 2 hours, and then I definitely need to go to sleep because it's 5:14 in the morning. Oh my goodness, the time has flown by. So yeah, we gotta hurry up. At least get through a few more things today. All right, let's get to work. Okay, so the time is now 6:28. We have cleaned for a total of 4 hours, 38 minutes, and that was after the first 53 minutes that was getting everything out of the closet. So the process of going through, getting rid of things, that's taken 4 hours, 39 minutes, and 6 seconds. So we have gotten to this still. We have emptied that out though. Okay. We went through one suitcase, and I will say I'm very proud. We have these 2 bags of giveaway, and then this right here is going to end up being a take to Uptown Cheapskate and sell, but give if they don't buy the rest. I went through my purses and organized them. I just have to figure out exactly where I'm going to go with it. 2 more laundry baskets, 1 more suitcase full of clothes, and then it's on to like the miscellaneous things because I also want to keep in my closet like a vanity area, so that I can fully get dressed in the closet. So it's brush teeth, wash face, shower, and then I want to be able to go into the closet, lotion, get dressed, face on, all the things. So that is what I'm setting that room up for. But it is now time to go to bed because I promised Kylan we're going to do some stuff in the morning. So I do need to have some sleep. But we have gotten really far on this process. Hello, beautiful people. It is now 10:58. So short nap because we're going to get right back to it. I still have this stuff to get through. Okay, so again, I'll do a little checkup of where we are. We got 2 bags to give away. I'm going to go get another big bag because I know there's more stuff to give away. Good morning. Then we have our closet being here. This fell from up there, so that is definitely not a good place to keep it. I will change its place. But yeah, so this is where we are for day 2 of reset, revamp, new closet. Okay, so we are on it. We are doing it. Let's begin. All right. So we have gotten 1 basket done. It is now turned into our giveaway basket. Time for basket number 2. Then we're moving on to a suitcase. We're getting it done. Jamming and getting things in order. Okay, so now we are on to the suitcase. Took a little break, cooked some French toast, did some other things, and now we're going back to it again. We are on day 2 of refreshing and collecting ourselves, starting with the closet. So let's dive in. All right, so we are at the point where even more has been put away. I've finished another suitcase. Yay! And now I want to put this suitcase up there. But my thinking is put this, which is all my travel stuff, my neck pillow, the dirty clothes bag I bring with me, and like the different compartments that I put my clothes in. And then I want to put this in my small bag and my small bag in my big bag and be able to put that up there and save space, but like have it all organized. So then the next time I need to go on a trip, I pull out my suitcase and I got my neck pillow and everything I need all right there. So again, I'm trying to do this for the Jessica who has multiple flights in a week and she needs her clothes in order. She needs her stuff where she knows where it is. I am doing this for the Jessica who's getting paid to be flown out, and I want to sleep on the plane because I'm going to speak, and then I'm going to sleep on the plane and then go back home because we got a jet set in life. I just want to be prepared because the person I know that I'm becoming and I'm working towards deserves order, and order deserves and is only implemented through discipline. So let's keep going. Okay, so I have done the packing. I got it to fit. And I think I was so focused I forgot to record and share it with y'all. But now we're about to put it up. Let's see. We did it. It's up there. We got it up there. And now 2 suitcases and all my travel stuff is in a suitcase. Future Jessica, you're welcome. And I'm doing all this again because I believe in you. I know that you're a jet setter and you need to have things orderly. So current Jessica, present Jessica, that's why I said current, present, and current Jessica is doing everything in my power, in my possibility to really help set you up. So you got a trip coming up, go get your suitcase. Regardless of what size suitcase you need for the trip, all your travel stuff is in there. And even inside there, you got like a duffel bag that could be like hang your clothes up bag. You got that. And then you do know you have your travel book bag as well. So we're all the way set. Thank you, me. You're welcome. You. I'm so glad y'all are with me on this. I'm talking to me, but I'm also talking to you because I am you just wrapped in me and you are me just wrapped in you. So I'm excited we're on this journey. I'll show you again. Look, so far we're here. We're here with it. Yeah. So let's go. Hey, everybody. We have gotten more done. The second suitcase is full of like makeup and all sorts of stuff, and that's just gonna be a whole nother session. And I bought a vanity to go inside the closet. I'm gonna have to make that. It's coming like tomorrow, so that'll be a whole nother day. But look at where we're at. That's just the donation pile, the second one. That's our trash. Look at that. We got to pick up a couple things off the ground. We got a bag of bags, and then we're going to have to go through our socks. But other than that, just a few things to hang up, and then we have finished. I am going to include a section for my husband because he wants a section where he can put his winter clothes, and I've given him this vertical area right here because it's even harder for me to reach once I have clothes here, so that's fine. He'll live there. And then this is the bag full of makeup, and I'm gonna go through that. I rolled this in here, but again, I think this will be more helpful and more useful once I have everything in order. I got my stuff together. Look at that. We're getting it. So I'm going to put the bag of bags up here and hang up the rest of the clothes. And then again, it's go through the socks. And I took 2 bags, or it'll be 3 bags of giveaway, 2 things of Value Village. Nope. 2 things of Uptown Cheapskate, 3 things to Value Village, which would be where I'd be giving away, or Goodwill. But yeah, am excited because I have pared down 2 things that I'm going to wear. And this is between me and you. I'm going to challenge myself to actually dress up every day, at least 5 times a week. Not necessarily only during the weekdays, or not necessarily no weekends. It's just like 5 times a day or 5 times a week. I want to be able to dress. I have clothes. I should be able to use them. I want to make them really nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do the style, make it stylish, not just wear clothes. I want to style clothes. I want to show up and show my insides on the outside, and I feel like I would enjoy dressing up more now because I see all the options that I have. And I'm going to put a mirror in here, or, use my mirror out there, but just to style myself, try things on. A dress could turn into a skirt. A shirt can now be like a crop top. I'm just going to go crazy and dress myself every day because I'm the grown up in my world. I'm the one picking up my clothes, buying my clothes, and I'm now ready to have clothes that fit me now. So this is the journey on the wind down of day 2, the complete closet makeover. Yay! Woo! I'll show you when it's done. All right, we did it. There's no more stuff on the floor. Oh, we do have to hang up these 2 things. But after that, last 2 things to actually hang up in my new closet. I'm excited because I know where things are. I have some clothes in the washing machine and I do have dirty clothes, so there's still more to do because clothes and laundry are like a never ending cycle. But we now know where things go. My husband only needed that little area for all his winter clothes, so your girl still got space up here. I'm gonna do my little spin to let you see where we've ended. This is gonna go back in our pantry, but I do have a little step stool so I can get to the top shelf. So I have made it easier for future Jessica. Whatever you do things for the future you. Because if Lord wills, you will still be living. And wouldn't it be great if you were on your own team and helped you out? Yes, Jessica, it would be great. That's the reason why we're doing what we're doing now. So thank you guys for being on this journey. 2 days to totally flip my closet, take everything out, put everything back in with intention, and to reorganize so that the future me knows where things are. That's it. I'm going to be disciplined enough to maintain this, and I'm going to ask you to hold me accountable. So we still got some clothes to do, but for this, we are done. Yay. One more spin, one more spin, one more spin.